Hello, hi, it's Liz here, and today I'm using up some more of my Project Life cards. I have still a huge bundle of these cards left, and I thought I would put them to use stamping inspirational quotes, and you still have the other side to journal on. So a little bit of stamping and a little bit of collage. Some of the cards already have things printed on them, so you don't really need to do a huge amount of collage, or indeed none at all if you don't fancy. So just some stamping and some stickers and a few bits and bobs. So let's get to it. We're just going to do two more of a very similar style. I'll just leave these two to the side if I've got room at my side. So I've got a bundle of cards here. We'll do one and then we'll see how the time goes. We'll maybe do a second one. Use that top one there. Yeah. No. Yeah, I think we'll use that side. It doesn't really matter, does it? Let's just put the other ones to the side for the moment. Right, so to stamp, you'll maybe have different alpha stamps. I'm just using the ones that I've got. I'm using my VersaFine Onyx Black to stamp. A little acrylic block for these ones. This little set, I think I got this in Hobbycraft here, but I think also the Works has them, the range has them, and I think you can also get these little wooden ones in Amazon as well. They're quite handy. I use them quite a lot. You get all different fonts. These are just quite plain, these ones. So there's them. Now these I've had for many years, since my card making days. It's Craftwork cards. I don't think they even exist anymore, but you might get, 2012, look, you might get some on eBay, don't know, but like I say, you can use, this one's called Printer's Blocks, but you can use any font or any stamp set that you've got. And I'm also going to use this is a newer one, Tim Holtz Ideology, and it's type lower type, cling foam stamps. I didn't actually realise they were foam stamps when I ordered them, but you know. That's what happens when you don't pay attention. Right, so let's kind of copy this one, and I'll show you how I go about lining up. Not very scientifically. So what I do is I write out the saying that I want on a scrap bit of paper, because sometimes what you do, you'll see as we go along, I work backwards. So we'll just do write your own story. Now obviously I've got it there to copy, but if I was starting afresh, that's what I would use. And then you decide what your main font's going to be. So the big font for this one is going to be your own. So that is this stamp set here. So we're going to need the acrylic block and our ink. So we want to put your own. So I want to start with the N, because I won't, if I was stamping out your own, I wouldn't know where to start before I ran off the page. So I really want, if I'm wanting the saying to be on this side, I need to start stamping from the end of the word. That probably doesn't make any sense, but you'll see. So that means your own, the N is going to be the last letter. So we'll just give that, and I want to put in the your above it. So I want to come maybe, yeah, I think I'll have room just to put it bang in the middle here of this little space. Now this is where your fingers will get all inky, because I'm not one for cleaning anything. So W, and O. But I've got a little wipe here for my fingers because I don't want to get ink. And you don't need to be dead straight. In fact, I quite like it that it's not straight. So U we want next. So the R, and then R. And then we'll decide that maybe we're having the R slightly off above there. And then U. So, what have we been up to? Oh yes, wait till I tell you about the figs. Now, I did a flip through of Daphne's diary a couple of weeks ago, I think now. And there was an article about figs. And I had said on the video that I had never tried a fig. So we were out and about in Glasgow, and there's this lovely there's this lovely fruit and veg shop. So you can see how I kind of went up and down a wee bit. So now we're going to change fonts. So we can just leave them aside. And we're going to use the little font, and we're going to put write and story. So again, I want story so that I know that I'm going to end. I don't want to run out of room before I get to the end of the word, although there probably is plenty room here for story if we put it about there. So YR, so yes, so I'll probably make a spelling mistake because I'm talking about something different while I'm doing this. And in fact, that R and the Y is just a little bit further apart than I would have wanted, but that's fine. Yeah, so there was a fruit and veg shop. It's one of these lovely shops that have the things displayed at the front of the window outside on the pavement. Beautiful shop. Well, as fruit and veg shops can be. So we were walking past, so I'm going to put right up here. And I want to have the E a little bit down a wee bit, where that O's a little bit down. And they had figs. This lovely display in a wooden box, and all the figs were in these little paper, fluted paper like cupcake. Oh, I was just taken with the display, and it was two for a pound. £2 for a pound at the in this shop. And so we walked past, but they had caught my eye, and then I said to my hubby, well, I said, oh, I was telling a story. Well, no, I wasn't telling a story, but I was talking about the Daphne to my viewers, my pals down the tube. And so that's it. Now we just need to decorate a little bit. About Daphne at the magazine, and he's like, because he's like, oh, what story am I getting now? And I said to him, I said, well, there was figs, and now it's got a little bit of pinky flowers there, tiny little pinky or green, so we'll see what's going to be nice. That's what's already on the other one. Oh, that's the same. So I said, look, I says, Oh, that's quite nice. So, so I told him about the figs, and I told him that lots of people had left comments about how figs were nice, and how somebody made jam and somebody made something else, and how sweet they were, and they made pudding, or they just ate them, and so I was like, it's like, do you want to go back? And we were just a few steps beyond. Do you want to go back and we'll get these two for, I said, they're just £2 for £1. I says, but we can't use our tap bank card for just £1. I says, have we got an odd pound? So he always keeps a few bits of change for parking and things. Oh, that green one's quite nice, isn't it? Don't want to cover up too much of the flower. Oh, that's nice. I think we'll go for that. So back we went. He had £1. Now I've got these dials as well. And we bought the figs. I'm not sure that it... too much. You've got to... I don't want a white one, I want a creamy coloured one. You've got to look at it and then take it away. Do you know, I think it does add something. Yeah, we'll go for it. So, we get home with the figs, and he's like, they still feel a wee bit, he's not an expert, but he seemed to think that they weren't quite ripe. So, so we kept them a couple of days, and then I had quite forgotten that we had them, and we were sitting watching the telly, and he comes through with this little side plate with a fig cut into 4 pieces for me, and one for him. Well, I looked at it, and I have to say, and I'm not normally like this, the look of things doesn't normally put me off, because we eat everything and anything, but it just looked like an alien or something, the inside of it, all the seeds and pinky, purpley, and anyway, I took a bite, but no. Now, whether it wasn't sweet enough or whether they just weren't, but out this shop, they would be good ones, I'm quite sure, because it is a nice shop, but no. Maybe if they were in a nice sweet pastry case with some custard or something, or some sort of ice cream or something, I don't know. Maybe I think they need something to cheer them up a wee bit. Oh, I just wasn't keen. Now, the thing is, he liked it. He gobbled his up. He's like, oh, I quite like that, but maybe it's an acquired taste. I don't know. But anyway, so he ate his, and then he ate the rest of mine. So, all was not lost on the fig front. What do you think? Now, I'm not sure that I want to stitch round the edge with the machine. I quite like these ones just plain. I think the whole point is the stamping is nice. Yeah. Right, okay, I think that was only maybe about 10 or 15 minutes, so let's do another one. So, that's my fig story. That's a tail. Right, let's do this. So for this one, it's these foamy ones. Let's do the same thing and write it out. So it's do what you, and then love is big. Love what you do. And then we'll plan out how that's going to look. So we still need these little wooden ones, and we're going to use the Tim Holtz. Okay, and this time we will, let me just move you over a bit. There we are. I think we'll put love. No, I still want to keep it. I don't, if you put it in the middle, it's harder to decoupage other pieces. See, I did this as a trial. Don't fill your head with worries. And I had an idea that, but then I wish I had put the your head. Still no, I was trying to be fancy, and then I didn't leave enough room for anything to fit in. So my tip would be, put your block of words up in a corner, you know, leave yourself some space, I think is what I'm trying to say. Right, I-J-K-L, this alphabet is on this backwards. just to confuse things. Right, so L. And I think we'll put the love here. And again, I'm going to go all inky. C, D, E. So where's my E? Where's my E there? M, N. Where's my O? Oh, everything's in the wrong place. That's L, O. They're sticky backed. Well, they're supposed to be sticky backed. See, this is what happens. That's just too inky. I don't mind a little bit of ink, but when I'm trying to keep the background clean. Right, V. Here we are. We'll put the V up a little bit. And E. Yeah. So, yeah, so I don't think we'll be buying figs anytime soon. Unless I come across a night. In fact, I must look at Daphne again and look and see what she did. Because it probably would make nice jam. Right, and then these little ones again. And so we're doing do what you love. But because I'm starting on this side this time, I don't really need the spacing thing to write them backwards, because I can go front ways. And I'm just going to put the do just in that wee space. Do, and W. Of course, you could use, if you've got stickers, you know how you get these packs of alphabet stickers. And I've got packs of them as well. And I thought, you know, this would be a good idea to use some of them up too. If you're not into stamping, then you could do exactly the same thing. Do what you X, Y, Z. Oh, yeah. If you have like a mix of fonts or a mix of leftover, do what Y, O, U. You could just do exactly the same with stickers. Love and what again. Do what you love, love. We'll start a bit here. W, H. So it's turned autumny here. The trees are starting to turn. We were out yesterday and for a wee drive, and yeah, the leaves are starting to fall, and trees are starting to go yellow and red and all sorts of nice colours. So that's quite nice. It's cold though, a wee cold wind starting. I think we're getting a wee northerly this week down from Iceland. Ooh. Right, do what you love, love what you do. And I've got little smudges, but excuse my reach. Oh, my rubber. Actually, I have found that for some reason, even although Bersifine is waterproof and everything, it actually just rubs off the rubber. I tried it one day many moons ago and was quite pleased to find that. Right, so we're done with the stamping and we just need a little bit of decoration again. So I've got my 3 butterflies left to pick from, my dials, my tickets and my leaves. Keeping it minimal. So what did we put in that other one? Make it different. One of them. Although we've got a rose here, maybe we just need a small leaf. What can we find? I'm saying small and then I pick out a big one. I think these are all big ones. It's a small one. Do you know, I'm not sure that I need another leaf. Do I need maybe something different? Because that rose is there. That's too small. Let's see. What would match that rose? Another rose? Too many roses. What have we got that's pink? Here's that pinky. Let's just try that with the other bits. Oh, that one's wanting to be used. It stayed behind. Right. Do you know, that's not bad actually. I'll find a wee ticket that matches. Oh, that's a different colour, that's off. What about that one in there? That's a black and white creamy rose. Yes, but that butterfly's too white. That's better. And I know we're covering up that rose, but I don't mind actually. It's just a wee hint of green coming through. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. Right, so try and get this off. There we are. Sometimes you're lucky and sometimes not so lucky with these kind of stickers. Right, So I don't want to cover my words. And how were we? Yeah. So yeah, so autumn has arrived, I think, but then October just at the weekend, isn't it? Oh yes, I've got my Craftaholics meeting on Saturday, and I've not been for a couple of months, so I'm looking forward to that, because last month I was getting ready for our holidays, for our week away in the sun, and then I think the month before that, was I not well? I think maybe I had a migraine or something the month before and I didn't manage. Anyway, for whatever reason I've missed a couple of months, so need to catch up, go to my meeting. So that's Saturday, so I'm looking forward to that. Oops, runaway Prit. There we are. What do you think? So I've got 2 with that saying and 2 with that saying, and all you have to do is Google inspirational sayings or inspirational quotes and you'll get a million. So do what you love what you do, and they're different enough, I think, even although it's the same quote, and write your own story. So happy with them. There we are. Yeah. Okay, thanks for joining me today. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up would be great, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.